Unbox the Cisco FTD, mount it on the network rack, and power it on. Before turning on the power, connect the FTD console port to your PC. Then configure the management IP as shown on the screen. On your PC, through the console, you will see the FTD initialization process. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes depending on the model. When the Cisco FTD initialization finishes successfully, it means the device is ready for further configuration. Cisco FTD default username is admin and the default password is admin123. After that, need to set new password and confirm password. Connect FTD for management configuration. Following the steps, we need to process the next actions. When showing the Configure IPv4 option, press Y. When showing the Configure IPv6 option, press N. After that, showing IPv4 set DHCP or manually, I have selected manual. Now enter the IPv4 IP address for management interface. After that, put the subnet mask and gateway of the management IP. Now set the host name of the FTD. For identify the FTD, we need set hostname. Set the IP address of DNS server. Set the name of DNA server. Now shown management port related configure complete. Save the configuration and complete the remaining settings, such as adding the route. After that, you will see the prompt to manage the FTD either locally or through FMC. I selected no because I will be managing the FTD locally. This is an important step. The firewall supports routed and transparent modes. I have selected routed mode for this lab. The firewall initial setup is now complete. First, let's verify connectivity by pinging the FTD. Then, we'll connect to the management IP via SSH to confirm that remote access is working. As you can see, it's prompting for a username and password. Now, enter the admin username and password to log into the FTD remotely using the management IP. Thanks for watching this video.